#830 est, the 1st of December 2017 updated 1753 est, the 1st of December 2017 Jose Mourinho has compared his latest clash with Arsene Wenger to the tennis rivalry between Bjorn Borg against John McEnroe. Mourinho believes United must take it match by match as they look to beat Arsenal and cut Manchester City's 8-point lead at the top of the Premier League. The Old Trafford boss revealed that he watched the new film Borg McEnroe on Thursday, and likened United's title chase to a match between the two tennis greats. Jose Mourinho likened his and Arsene Wenger's relationship to Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe's image of the two tennis stars in 1980 with managers' faces mocked up by Sportsmail. Mourinho believes the title race with Manchester City will run the course of the season, the Portuguese said. HES taking it 1 point at a time, just like tennis star Borg's coach told him the typically serene Bjorn Borg and infamously volatile John McEnroe met 14 times between 1978 and 1981. Their on-court rivalry was accentuated by their stark contrast in style and temperament, each player winning on 7 occasions, but both are held in extremely high esteem within the sport. Their relationship, dubbed the rivalry of fire and ice, came to a head in 1980 when McEnroe reached the Wimbledon final for the first time and Borg was aiming for a record 5th consecutive Wimbledon title. This finale, eventually won by Borg in a 5th-set tiebreak, is widely considered one of the greatest tennis matches ever to be played. Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe are at the 1980 Wimbledon final. "I play a game at a time," said Mourinho. "I play a game at a time and is the way to do it. Yesterday I was watching an interesting movie, Borg McEnroe, and Borg's coach was telling him that all the time 1 point at a time, think about just 1 point. I tell my players to just think about the game, it's just the game, it's Arsenal, we don't think about how many points we are ahead of Arsenal and behind the leaders. It's just Arsenal, it's difficult enough for us to be focused on other things. Focus on this." Asked whether he sees himself as Borg or McEnroe against his old rival Wenger, Mourinho replied, "I love tennis, I don't play tennis." With United almost certain to progress in the Champions League against CSKA Moscow on Tuesday, Mourinho added, "I think I will always try to play the best possible team. Even if the Champions League match was a must-win match, I think I would forget it. I would go for the game 1 game at a time and I would go for the most important game now. It's tomorrow and it's difficult enough for you to be not focused and not be thinking about other things. I remember even before me coming to England, for many years it was about Manchester United and Arsenal for the title." Mourinho avoided responding to whether he or his rival Wenger was Borg or McEnroe. Mourinho's approach is understandable given his record against the traditional Big Six as United manager. He heads for the Emirates on a run of 4 defeats and 3 draws in 7 games away to his main rivals, having conceded 9 goals and scored just once, including a 20 loss at Arsenal last season, when Wenger recorded his first competitive win over the Portuguese at the 16th attempt. Arsenal, by contrast, have 12 Premier League victories in a row at home. They have not won 13 straight since 2005. Mourinho remembered the big rivalry between United and Arsenal before he came to England. "It's all linked with confidence," said Wenger. "We are a bit more stable defensively." The Frenchman praised United's physical strength. "They look to be a strong team, yes," he said. United's Nemanja Matic faces a late fitness test and Mourinho, mischievously, smiled when the possibility was raised he will try to sign Arsenal's Mesut Ozil on a free next summer. No comment.